Good afternoon, and welcome to today's launch coverage of CSS-2. You are looking at a live view of the first last generation Fusion 2 rocket, currently in the final stages of propellant loading at Pad 01B in the National Space Center. This new version of Fusion 2 is equipped with several upgrades from its predecessor, with the goal of decreasing operational costs and improving reliability and efficiency as we look to crewed exploration of Luna and Brigo in the next few months. Several improvements were made, including an entirely rewritten GNC system, more efficient tank structures, a new Aeolus engine block upgrade, a new tank farm, and a new strong-back transporter. All of these upgrades were made in response to data from 15 previous flights of Fusion 2, and you can learn more about it from our forum post in the description.
Propellant loading complete.
Fusion 2 is a two-staged methane oxygen launch vehicle. The first stage is powered by 12 Aeolus V 1.7 engines, with a total thrust capacity of 815 metric tons. The second stage is powered by two vacuum-optimized Aeolus V 1.7 engines that can deliver up to 155 metric tons of thrust. In the future, we aim to deploy a common diameter third stage to F2LG that will optimize deep space travel for future science exploration missions. Teams are actively working on a Druid spaceflight capsule and a crewed Luna lander, which are scheduled to debut this year in an effort to put the first boots on the surface. Today's mission is a test flight at its core. Any data we receive via telemetry will improve the reliability of flight builds going forward. We do plan to attempt a recovery of our first stage today. It will land at LZ1, which is within the footprint of Pad 01B. The flight director will only permit the recovery attempt if all systems look healthy. Another thing to note, we do have a payload today. Encapsulated within the fairing is the CSS-2 payload. CSS-2 is a space station habitation module built to serve 4 Druids for up to 6 months without requiring a supply mission. CSS-2 is equipped with several science bays, which can have their experiments swapped out and returned to Drew for further analysis. It is also fitted with isolated beds, entertainment systems, cooking equipment, and exercise machinery. The module also has 4 windows with a diameter of 1 meter, giving crew a breathtaking view of our home planet. Anyone visiting the space station should feel right at home, and we can't wait to start launching people into space.
Strongback unlatched.
The vehicle is now being configured for launch. The strongback arm will be retracted at T-1 minute, and the vehicle will start to pressurize its tanks for flight. At the 40-second mark, the flight director will give us the go for flight. And roughly 30 seconds from launch, you may see a quick wiggle test of the fins on the first stage.
Strongback retract has started. Flight director go for launch.
Flight computer enabled.
T-15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Go Fusion 2. Go CSS-2.
stage separation. Aeolus vac ignition.
Stage 1 boostback startup.
And it looks like both stages continue to be nominal. That boostback burn should last around a minute, and the second stage should burn for roughly 2.5 minutes. Keep an eye out for the fairings to separate and expose CSS-2 to space.
Fairing separation.
Boostback shutdown.
Booster is go for return.
What a great flight so far. The second stage continues to follow a nominal trajectory, and the booster has been cleared for its recovery attempt. The booster should begin its landing burn in 3 minutes, but before that, the second stage will enter its intended orbit at the T plus 5 minutes 40-second mark.
Both vehicles are on a nominal trajectory.
Terminal guidance. SECO.
Nominal orbit insertion.
With that, the second stage has completed its job for today. It will deploy CSS-2 after the first stage has made its landing attempt, which should be coming up very soon.
Landing burn startup. Landing burn shutdown.
Stage 1 is landed.
Welcome home, F2LG. That marks our first landing attempt with our new version of Fusion 2. Next up is Payload Deploy.
Payload deploy commanded.
And there we have it. CSS-2 is now on its own for the remainder of its journey. Teams expect the module to perform a rendezvous with CSS-1 in the coming days. You can stay up to date with CSS-2's progress on our socials. But for now, we are going to bring our live coverage to a close. Thank you so much for tuning into today's webcast. We hope you enjoyed the views. And congratulations to our teams on a successful return to operations. For the last 4 months, we have been preparing new facilities and new hardware for flight. We are expecting our next few missions to be pretty exciting. But until then, we hope you have a great day. Goodbye.